chipset inside of it with 8 gigabytes of RAM, where the Google Pixel 7 has that Google Tensor G2 chipset inside of it with 8 gigabytes of RAM as well. So let's go and see which one's the faster one between both. Okay, there we go. All the apps are cleared out in the background, as you guys can tell. So let's get into it. Hopefully I can stop hitting the camera. Phone calls 3, 2, 1. The Pixel 7 is here. Galaxy S23 is here. And already there we're at kind of a slight disadvantage. Messages 3, 2, 1. Okay, S23 was faster. Let's go into Chrome 3, 2, 1. Although I think they're going to be in different panels. No, pretty much the same thing. S23 was faster. Let's go into camera 3, 2, 1. And again, just from those 4 applications we opened up, the Galaxy S23 was the faster one almost every single time. I will say though, for this one, this night mode is enabled here. So let's go and hop out of here. Let's open up their Play Stores 3, 2, 1. I think the Pixel 7 was faster there. It's funny because, on Android, they just love opening up the Play Store super fast. Now scrolling through, like I said, 120 Hz on the right, 90 Hz on the left, you might not be able to tell over the camera. But I can kind of tell a little bit that maybe the S23 is slightly smoother. Hopefully you can kind of tell that over the camera as well. But in real life, that's kind of what I was seeing. Now hopping out of this one, sorry, the Pixel 7 keeps sliding down. Let's go into the next side, which has a bunch of applications within it. Let's try Temple Run 2, 3, 2, 1. Of course, now we're starting to get these pop-ups on the S23. Before, we weren't getting any pop-ups. So, and of course, this one's going to work. So, well, let's just say for this one, since there were so many pop-ups, they were kind of the same thing. So we'll just kind of let this one as it is. But when they actually get into the game, let's go and see what the differences would be there. So 3, 2, 1. Some glitches in the beginning with on both, maybe more so for the S23. Running through, I don't see any glitches beyond that. So kind of the same thing there. Let's go ahead and get into Thank You. Though I do not have it here. Let's do Stack 3, 2, 1. And we're basically looking for the app opening speed. And again, the S23 was the faster one there. Facebook, which I have here, 3, 2, 1. I think the S23 was slightly faster there. Let's go ahead and get into Instagram, 3, 2, 1. S23 faster. Netflix, 3, 2, 1. Again, S23 was the faster one. Let's go and get into Snake First Blocks 3, 2, 1. And I think I can probably tell you the S23 is probably going to be the faster phone when it comes down to it. And that was kind of the one of the issues I've been having with something like the Google Pixel 7. I like the Pixel 7, I think it's a great phone, but the performance could definitely be better, especially because we're using a Mali GPU on the Pixel 7 over the Snapdragon on the S23. So that's always been one thing that I've been seeing. So when it comes down to it, you're definitely going to be getting a faster performing phone from the Galaxy S23 over the Google Pixel 7 in my opinion. So in terms of that kind of covers it up there. Now in the camera department as well, this is another area that Samsung has just been dominating the last few years. I mean, we are getting kind of different camera setups on both. So the Galaxy